Hi there, welcome to another edition of Witchfinder's Gaming Vault, and this is a Members Choice video. This game is Gigawing Generations for the PS2, and this was chosen for me by my level 3 member Old Scott Retro. Let's take a look at the fact file for this one, and Gigawing Generations was released in 2006 in European territories. It's based on a 2004 arcade game. It was published in the UK by Taito and 505 Game Street, and it was developed by Takumi Corporation. The price I paid for the game was £9.99, and the current going rate on eBay, I've just taken a look, and wow, it now goes for at least £70 and sometimes more than 80. So if I decide to sell this one, I'm going to make a tidy profit. I'll begin, as I always do on these videos, by taking a look at the packaging, and it's pretty standard PlayStation 2 packaging with the PS2 logo and the little icon for the PlayStation at the top there. The cover art is a bit basic. You find this with a lot of these 505 Game Street releases. It's got the Gigawing Generations logo on it and some spaceships and a few flashes and things in the background. I've got to say, having seen the cover art for the Japanese version, that's a lot better. There's the spine, standard PS2 spine. So let's move on to the back, and as you can see, it says, "Fight a battle to save your civilization from destruction and chaos. Powerful assault units led by an evil divinity are raising your planet to the ground. The only chance to stop them is to eradicate the evil." So we've got some screenshots. I'm sure you already know that Gigawing Generations is a scrolling shoot 'em up with a lot of bullets and an even bigger amount of score. Anyway, so the overview here says, "A new and frenetic free-for-all for action and adrenaline lovers. Myriads of enemies to plow through, dodging countless bullets. Choose your fighter plane from 4 available, each has different special attacks. Boost your arsenal by collecting bonuses and super bombs. Frantic action for 1 or 2 players. Score billions of points with a unique scoring system," or system, as it says there, system. Anyway, 8 levels of difficulty to put even the most skillful players to the test. So yeah, plenty of screenshots there. It's a bit primitive, or like not very well designed, but a lot of these 505 games were like that, even though the games that they contained were actually usually pretty good, like Japanese shooters and run and gun type games that were actually pretty decent, but the packaging makes them look like pretty cheap games. So moving inside the packaging, firstly I just want to show this is my receipt when I bought the game. Bought from Discs and Discs Limited in Stafford for £9.99, as I said earlier, and it was bought on the 25th of April 2009. So I've owned this game for 16 years. Probably played it once when I checked that the disc worked. Moving on to the disc, there it is. Very similar artwork to the front cover. A couple of the spaceships on there and the logo for the game. And then moving on to the instructions, which I will skim through as quickly as I can. What have we got? We've got a contents page. That logo there is more like what the logo on the front of the Japanese artwork is, which, as you can see, is a lot nicer. So you've got how to start the game. There's a story there. I'm not going to read that. There's some different modes by the looks of it. There's an arcade mode or a score attack mode. Options, we'll get to the menu in the game when I load it up. Controller information, screen configuration, so it shows you how the screen looks. Yeah, I mean, it's a shoot 'em up. I really need to go through the details in this thing. Option settings, audio tests, screen size, bunch of different things there. Basic gameplay, which is pretty much shoot stuff. It's got details of some of the power-ups there, reflect force, other things there. I'll read through this in my own time before I actually play the game. So you've got a pause menu, you've got score attack mode mentioned earlier, score ranking, details of the different crafts. So we've got the hawk, the robin, the eagle and the grouse, and some boring information in the back cover there, and a completely black back cover. So there you go, that's the instructions and the packaging. I'll now load the game up and play it. Okay, so the game is loading up. Got the developer logos, publisher logos, and now we've got a animated cutscene introduction to the game. So let's take a look at this. Pretty nicely done by the looks of it. There's the 4 different ships that it mentioned numerous times in the packaging. Lots of enemies, readouts, tanks, things getting blown up. Not sure how long this goes on for. Oh, it's giving you an overview of all the different ships now. Are we done? We're done. It's loading the menu up now. Title screen. And there we go. So the actual name of the game is Yokushin Gigawing Generations. Nice Japanese text in the background of that and some nice like glowy cloud things. But let's press the start button and get to the main menu, which is pretty basic looking, to be perfectly honest. It's a bit generic looking. So we've got the options: arcade mode, score attack mode, options, ranking, tutorial, save and load. I'm not going to bother with any of the bottom three. I suppose I could play the tutorial, but I'm not going to. Let's take a look at the options. So we've got game settings, difficulty level from 1 to 9. I'll stick with 4. Aircraft supply, let's give myself a bit more of a chance with 5. Bomb supply 3, that'll do. Sorry, let's have a look at the button config. So we've got rapid shot with X, force bomb with square, and vibration, whatever that is, with a circle. So we'll just leave those as they are. Don't need an audio test. Screen size, got a choice of arcade size or original size. Let's go with original size and see what that looks like, and then maybe I'll play it with arcade size with the other one. Okay, don't know if, oh, there's nothing to do there anyway, was there? An adjust screen is just to put this grid on the screen, so that'll do. Yeah, okay, so with that, let's now get on and play the game, and I'll start with the arcade mode. Ooh, so you've got tag mode. If you've got another player, you collect as high a score as possible between you. Not an option for me, given that there's just me sitting here. So now I get a choice of ship. So there's the Hawk, the Robin, the Eagle, or the Grouse. Let's just go with the Hawk for starters. And I've got a choice of stages, island or volcano. Well, I like the sound of a volcano, so let's go with that. Not hearing the music or sound very loudly through my TV, so it'll be interesting to see how loud it comes through on the video. Okay, so it's a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. We've got, it's 2D obviously, but we've got some 3D-ish looking elements to the graphics. And if you've not seen one of these games before, there's a lot of bullets. There's lots of bullets. There's also lots of points to be earned. As you can see the score going up top left there, I'm already in the billions. The scoring in these Gigawing games is absolutely crazy. I have no idea if I've lost any lives yet or not. I don't know how you tell. There's so much going on the screen. That was definitely a life lost, so I guess now I know. So if you hold, see, it said rapid fire. I know that goes, there goes another life. There's so much on the screen, it's really hard to tell what's going on. Let's get some power-ups. So it said X was rapid fire, which I would suggest would mean hold it down and you, and it would be auto fire. But actually, if you hold it down, it creates like a ball around you, and then that ball then deflects stuff for a bit. Speaking of deflecting, there's supposed to be bombs in this, isn't there? Okay. I don't seem to have any bombs at the moment. What is that? Okay. I don't know what that did either. Okay, that's a smart bomb. So what it said as vibrate is actually the bomb. That's the circle button. There goes another life. I honestly cannot tell where I am on the screen on this most of the time. Oh god, I didn't even realise I'd restarted. It's crazy. There's a crazy number of bullets being thrown around. What you have got is a very small hitbox, so as long as you keep moving and dodging the bullets, theoretically you can get past most things, until you get to the boss obviously, which then will hammer you with bullets. The other thing is everything you destroy drops like stars and medals and things to be collected, which again is that crazy scoring system. So I think holding down the yeah, okay, so you build up the reflect mode and that's activated by holding down the fire button periodically. So I've just got it again, so let's just show you how that, try and show you how that happens. I think I'm coming up to the boss here now. So you can build up the reflect and then it eventually turns into a bomb. What I'm puzzled by is I thought I had bombs, but I'm pressing the square button and I'm not getting anything. You can see there, you can see the reflect thing building up, and it reflects the bullets back at the enemy, I think. We're now in the realm of mesmerising bullet patterns here that you've got to keep your eyes on. It's just so much on the screen, it's just crazy. So yeah, I'm a bit interested. What I can see, I've got bombs in reserve. I can see the 3 bombs, but I can't work out how to deploy them because the square is not doing it. So either the square button's broken on my pad, or it's a different button and I haven't worked out what yet. And that's it, that was game over. So I'm just going to chuck in AAA. I'm not going to continue here. I'm going to go back to the menu. Game over. I'm going to change the screen mode to arcade and see how how different that looks. Yeah, whatever. I wasn't paying a lot of attention there, and to be honest, there's so much on the screen. It's really difficult to keep track of where your ship is. I think having the 3D with all the polygon style backgrounds makes it a little bit more distracting than if it was a proper 2D pixel art style game. What was it? Screen size? Yeah, let's go to arcade size. Oh, what have I done now? I've backed out back to the start menu. The title screen, sorry. Start menu. Am I in Windows? Right, so let's do arcade mode again. Single mode again, obviously. So I'm going to pick the Robin this time, and since we've seen the volcano, I'll start on the island this time. See if I can focus a little bit more, which might mean a bit less chat than normal, just so I can keep my eye on what's going on. But yeah, so the controls in the menu and also the instructions actually don't correspond with each other. In the instructions, it's different. Alright, so arcade mode basically gives you more of a vertical style screen than the original or whatever it was screen size. So I've already lost a life. That's a terrible start. This one, it's a bit easier to see what's going on. It's still not that easy, but the background's not quite as distracting, I don't think. Let's see how I get on. It's really hard. All the bullets are all pink and blue, so it shouldn't be that hard to spot them, but so the screen actually scrolls a little bit left to right as well on this mode. But when all these rewards are dropping down, it's so distracting. So let's try a bomb here. Okay, that was a bomb. That definitely fired a bomb. I wonder if I just fired my bombs up too early last time. What I haven't tried here is reflect, so let's try that. So you can see he sort of gathers up all the bullets that hit him. Whoa! Yeah, I was never going to survive that. Gathers up all the bullets that hit him and sort of fires them back, which is a kind of mode that appears in a lot of these games. One good thing is that enemies don't kill you by colliding with you, but that would make it even more difficult given how many bloody bullets there are on the screen. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I'm surviving more through luck than judgment at the moment. I literally cannot see myself amongst all this. Like I say, the only benefit is that your hitbox is really small, so actually getting hit is not that difficult, as you'll have already seen, but you don't get hit as often as you might expect. This ship's the bullets are, take up a lot of screen area. They're quite mesmerising again with them swirling around with the fire. So let's just start with a smart bomb on this boss. Nope, there goes another life. I think I'm on my last life now. Just trying, I'm like sitting myself behind that force gauge. Let's continue. Yeah. All the time as well. So probably need to sit a bit further up the screen because I keep, just dying over and over again. I think I've got it though. So graphics are just overwhelming really, aren't they? They're nice, lots of variety in the enemies, lots of colour, but it's just absolutely overwhelming. So on to the second level, which I'm going to assume is going to be the volcano level that we saw earlier. Here we go. Yeah, it's the volcano level. Music and sound I can't really say too much about because I really can't hear it very well on my television, so hopefully you can hear it on the video. I can see that there's a good amount of sound happening, but yeah, I'm assuming it's pretty nice. It seems like it's probably quite sedate, the music, and that's why possibly why I can't really hear it that well. Oh, I thought I'd been destroyed then, but actually I'd just blown something up underneath me. Got destroyed that time though. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how anyone who's good at the, yeah, there goes another life. Anyone who's good at these games, how are you doing it? Because it's so hard to keep track of what's going on the screen. I don't know what killed me then. I literally got killed immediately straight away as well. So, I mean, I'm not really having a great amount of fun, I've got to be honest. I'll continue again. It's a bit beyond the point where it's fun to play. It's just kind of an endurance thing. So I'm actually thinking, now I've seen how much this goes for these days on eBay, I might make a bit of money off this one and put that money towards something that I'll actually get more enjoyment out of. It's not a terrible game, it's just, like I say, you've got all these pink, there goes another life. I thought I dodged all the bullets then. You've got all these pink bullets on this red background. When they're blue, it's actually absolutely fine. You can see them quite clearly on this level. But I just find myself sticking myself in the corner hoping not to get hit. I think the thing is really you've got to move up and down the screen quite a lot, and what I tend to do is just stick myself at the bottom. There goes another life. I don't know how many lives I've got left. Oh, I just continued, didn't I? So just try and get to the boss again on this one. But yeah, I don't think I'm doing that well at the game. I just think let's just kill all those. But I've got a massive score. Like, I don't know what that even is. It's 137 and then a bunch of zeros basically, or not zeros, but it would be zeros if it wasn't all the other letters. But is that billions of billions, trillions? I'm not really sure. Anyway, I've got one life left. I'm at the boss. Let's hammer him with some bombs. Keep forgetting about this thing as well, don't I? The reflect thing, which I've now used prematurely. So that's probably how you make more progress in the game. Those green ones are reasonably easy to dodge. Those blue ones aren't though. Oof. Got another, yeah, another smart bomb. And another one. I may as well just use it and see if I can kill this guy off and get to the final level. And obviously as you go along, the bullet formations get all the more confusing. Did you manage to dodge those? Oh, I think I've got him. I've got him. So at least we're going to see one more level, but I've got one life left and I don't think I'll bother continuing again. So you tell me what that score is. It's... I can't even count the number of digits there, but it's got to be billions of billions by now, which kind of makes it stupid, doesn't it? Oh, here's a cool level. There's always one of these in these Japanese shooters from this era. It's got a train on it. No doubt, I expect at some point that train will turn into a robot as well, if these games are usually anything to go by. Yeah, this is the key to playing the game that I keep forgetting about, is to use this reflect thing a lot. To reflect all the bullets that are coming at you. So don't try and dodge them, reflect them. That's the answer, because that reflect thing recharges itself every couple of seconds. So yeah, I've probably got a lot further. I'm doing alright here, but I probably would have got a lot further if I'd actually thought about using that sooner in a more proactive way. And I think there goes my last life, so I'm going to leave it at that point. I'm going to try the score attack mode, although I don't think there's any variation to it. It's just playing some of the levels we've already played. But I'll have a quick look at that and then we'll call it a day for this one. It's that time again where I say thank you to all my channel members, whose names you can see here in my Supporters Hall of Fame. If you're enjoying this video and would like to join these fine folks and support my efforts, why not become a member yourself? For a monthly fee starting from just 99p, you can get access to the special membership perks shown on screen, and more besides. If you're interested, then please click on the join button below this video for more information. Okay, so you'll have just seen my advert that I put in my videos about becoming a member. As I mentioned, this is a member's choice video. Old Scott Retro, I can start on stage 3 there in the score attack mode. So that Old Scott Retro, he's a level 3 member, and if you're a level 3 member, then every so often I'll give you the opportunity to choose a game for me to play from my collection. So I'm going to go with the Grouse this time. So if you're interested in becoming a member on my channel, membership starts from 99p, and you can click on the join button below this video. No obligation to actually join at that point. That just gives you an overview of what you get at each level. And there's 3 different levels, and the higher level you go, the more stuff you get. But you get to be involved in voting for games that I play in the different series. You get to pick a video specifically. You get to answer polls that I'll do that are members only and things like that now and then as well. Haven't been doing a great lot for members recently, I must admit, because I've just been really busy and I haven't had time to think about it too much. I am hoping to not be quite as busy as we get into winter, but no promises. I'll do my best. So yeah, any membership or donations that you can make are appreciated. So if you're enjoying this video, and I don't know why you would particularly, because I'm not doing very well at this game, but if you want to say thanks, you can also do a super thanks, which is a one-off donation. I don't know why you do it on this video, but if you're watching one of my videos and you like it, then yeah, super thanks, also much appreciated. That'll get you a mention in a future video as well. So yeah, just playing this score attack mode, not for much longer because I'm rapidly running out of lives. Is this? I don't think I picked the right level. This doesn't look like the one with the train, unless I missed it at the beginning. But we've got a nice canyon scene. Oh, there it is. There's the train. So yeah, it was already hard right from the start. It's even harder now. Let's throw a bomb at that thing. Oh, what is this? I don't even, okay. Okay, so yeah, this is what I expected to happen. The train ultimately becomes like a mothership kind of thing. Oops, there goes another life. Must be getting close to all my lives used up now, I suspect. But yeah, yeah, there goes another one. Actually, I wonder if this is a time limit thing. I wonder if you get as many lives as you like, but I don't think the life. Yeah, you've got infinite lives. It's more of a, maybe you just play one level and you get as many points as you can. So at least you're getting to see a bit more of a level. But it's, yeah, I mean, this is insanely difficult. How do you even dodge all this stuff? I've said this before on these videos when I'm playing these kind of games. The key is to ignore everything around you and just focus on where your ship is, all the while firing stuff. But that's boring, isn't it? You do want to actually see what you're shooting at. Okay, this looks like a boss coming up. So let's hit it with... Oh, okay, so that thing was my bomb. I thought that was an enemy thing, but... Oh, see how I'm always trying to like stick myself in the corner? Look at this is crazy. Got another bomb, yeah. May as well do this because I've got unlimited lives, and yeah. All I can say is, whoever designed these games, you're crazy, and whoever's really good at them, you're even more crazy. But you know, they're definitely a thing, these bullet hell games. Some of them I like, but this one I think is just a bit too much. It's just insane. I mean, I'm occasionally dodging them, but I honestly don't know whether I'm dodging them or not. It's probably better playing it on a bigger CRT screen, because on this one it's a bit blurry because it's a PS2 game played through a SCART cable routed through an HDMI upscaler, so you know I'm probably losing a bit of definition there. You probably need that pixel perfect definition. So there you go, I got no bonus, I got a score which is again like millions and millions and billions, but there we go. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Old Scott Retro for nominating the game. As I mentioned earlier, I have had this game for 16 years and never played it properly. Now I've played it properly, I probably aren't going to play it again, and I think given how much money it seems to be worth nowadays, I will probably sell it. So I'm going to say thank you to Old Scott Retro for the donations he makes, but also for encouraging me to decide to sell this game and make a bunch of money out of it. If I ever meet you in person, I owe you at least a pint. So with that, if you've got any thoughts about the game, then please let me know in the video comments. As I said before, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be around in another week's time or so, get my words out straight, with another video, not one from this series, but it'll be something that hopefully you'll enjoy. Thanks very much for watching, for the third time of me saying that, and until the next video, see ya. I have of course forgotten that I'm supposed to be spinning the wheel of names to pick the next game I'm going to play in this series, so I'll do that now. And up next time around is going to be a much less aggressive game than this one. Wheelies for the Commodore 64. Never played it before, but I can pretty much guarantee there won't be as many bullets on screen as there were on this one. So once again, for about the 5th time of saying it now, thanks for watching this video, and until the next time, see ya.